Congratulations, Joey. Talk about your win out there this evening.
It was eventful, that's for sure. And I felt like we had a solid second place car, and we were really good up through the gearbox, but not very good for about 15 laps on restarts. So I can make up some on a restart, and then I'd kind of fall back, and then after 15 laps, I was really fast. So it's hard to make up what we lost. But I think first and foremost, I need to apologize to Elliott, which I've already called him. But, obviously that wasn't intentional. I was trying to help him. If you look at 2 restarts before that, I successfully helped him, getting up front and, getting both of ourselves actually first and second. And then the next restart was the same exact situation. He was first, I was third. And kept trying to push him. He did take 2 tires, so I think he was spinning his tires some, and I was trying to shove him ahead, which, like I said, it worked the first time. The second time, it looked like he may have been trying to go up in front of Denny, or he was spinning his tires, and I had him crossed up. I haven't seen a replay. I don't know what happened yet. But once he started getting sideways, I couldn't get off him in time. I was trying to lift, but when he was spinning out, he's slowing down at a quick rate too, and you just have to shove him around. So obviously this win's a little bittersweet. You don't want to win them that way. But the last restart was still a lot of fun. Up through the gearbox and then having the 22 pushing me, shoving me ahead there. That was a big key moment for us to win this thing.
Thank you, Joey, and congratulations. And Adam Stevens back with us again here in the Media Center. Talk about maybe some of the things that the crew helped contribute to tonight's victory.
Is this thing on? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, we unloaded pretty darn far off, trying some different stuff this weekend. We had to do a lot of work on it in practice. So I felt like NASCAR gave us an extra set of tires this week in practice, which was a benefit to everybody, but a benefit to us. We were showing cords on our 3rd run of practice and had to change tires, and we would have been lost without that this weekend. And that let us get a little bit more aggressive on making changes to the car, making it better. And I really felt like at the end of practice we had something we could race with, and we had a direction to go to make our race changes. And I feel like we did that well. I felt like we know which direction the track was going to go in the race, but I over-adjusted on the first stop and got us a little bit behind. We had a good stop and came out second. Gave up some of those spots. Then we got stuck behind the 3 on a restart and lost some spots.
In the car at the time.
Yeah, your heart drops. You know he's running for points. The championship's really close between him and the 6. You don't want to be the guy that does something like that. And you want to race the guys that are racing for points. You want to race them with a lot of respect. And we're all out there trying to win the race. No point in my mind that I was like, man, I'm going to wreck him to win this thing. That was never going through my mind. I don't want to win races that way. That's why it's bittersweet. I wasn't going to do no burnout or anything like that. I was just going to come in and, drive into victory lane. So, your heart drops a little bit, but at the same time, you got to, find a way to put it behind you and go out there and do your job and win the race.
Okay, let's go, Jeff.
Jeff Gluck from SBNation.com. Joey, you said you called Sadler already. Is that right?
Yeah, I left him a message.
Okay.
I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to try to find him after this.
I was just going to ask you what he said, but if you left him a voicemail.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, voicemail.
Probably said, you've reached the voicemail of Elliott Sadler.
That's what it said. I actually had his phone number, his 704. No, I'm just kidding.